It over to Rashad. Rashad, let me bring you over to panelist. Oh, Rashad's coming over. So Rashad was on a few weeks ago. New private money club member, has a lot of experience in real estate investing though, and has really cool community. So I don't know if you have an update for us, Rashad. Going to talk about the development again, but you're doing the little mini micro communities, right? It's really, really cool stuff. And again, I don't know Rashad, I haven't met him yet, but ex-NBA player, which I think is so cool. But yeah, man, what's up? How you doing? Happy New Year.
I'm doing great. Happy New Year to everybody, and we ready to hit the ground rolling. We got a lot of deals that need funding, and I just want to kind of. I know last time we jumped right into the deal, but I want to spend a little time on who I am and how I look at deals and things like that. So the potential investors can feel comfortable with their investment.
Absolutely.
So we can go ahead and get into it. As you can see, this is a little bit of my background. We currently have about an $860 million development pipeline. You can see some of the deals and the bullet points. I have some of these deals that are up on the Private Money Club now. First and foremost is the tiny home community. We're still raising, I think last time I presented, we was raising 500,000. I ended up got 50,000 from one of the members here, and we still have a 450K raise that we're trying to do for the tiny home community. We also have a 4-unit townhome project that we're not raising capital on because we got the land for such a good deal. We just refinanced out the land to fund the construction on that. A 4-home small home development. We haven't started that yet. And we just demoed the lots for the 33 townhome project. With partners, we currently have this is the $800 million development. It's a master plan community. It's probably going to take anywhere from 8 to 10 years to complete, and it entails 1,800 units as well as 45,000 square feet of commercial. But I'm not going to go through all the bullet points because I don't want to hog the time. Just want to kind of give you a background on who I am and how I look at deals. A little bit about our investment philosophy: buy undervalued land and then rezone for the highest and best use, which is increasing the density. So, for example, when I bought the tiny home land, it was approved for 29 homes. I took it a step further and tried to get 80, but ended up with 42. So I'm always trying to increase that density, which makes the price per lot I pay for that land less and less. Here you can see me on my last development. This was a tiny home development here in Atlanta. Yes, that's me right there on the machine. I like to get out there and like I'm on site all the time, so I like to get out there and see how things work. So now, I know how to work the excavator and everything like that. But to the right, you can see a little bit of our mission and vision. Like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'm actually shooting a video on this presentation that I will post in the Private Money Club. Video, you see me on there. Another thing too, when I look at deals, I always do a SWOT analysis on the deal. Look at strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This top picture with the zoning notice, this is the lot where we're doing the 4 townhomes that we don't have investors on. I bought this land for $3,700, and each unit just appraised for $308,000 a unit, which totals about 1.2 million. So that was a great deal. And as you see at the bottom picture, this is me actually doing a SWOT analysis with one of the city council members and my civil engineer.
Yeah, very cool, man.
Yeah. Also, investor relations. This is how we handle our investors. This guy right here to the left, Amit. He was one of my first investors. I got him off Bigger Pockets back when I was doing flips, and he's still invested with me in multiple deals today. This is just some of the stuff that we use to make it seamless. We use investor software. It's easy to use, and a lot of investors ask me about site visits. We have 4 scheduled site visits every project. And also, too, if we can line up our schedules, I will be able to meet you out there anytime you request. I actually like walking the projects with my investors. As far as updates, if you're an equity investor, we'll do a video call every month. And if you're a debt investor, you'll get an investor report or a newsletter. We used to call it a newsletter. Now we're calling it investor reports. And we also go live from the project. We got cameras up now, so we'll be posting just live construction of the project, no talking. You'll just see, the subcontractors working in action, and we post that on our YouTube channel. Also, for visibility and communication, man, we got about 700 plus videos and counting on our YouTube documenting all our processes and everything. And like I said, we have monthly investor reports and monthly equity investor meetings. Chattanooga is my main market, Chattanooga and Atlanta. But right now we're heavy in Chattanooga. They got good job growth, good population growth, and there's a housing need. So these are the three main things that I look at when I go into a market. They're currently 5,000 housing units short, so we'll be putting a big dent in that, with the 2,000 units that we'll be bringing. This just talks about the development timeline. Phase one, acquire the property. Phase two, get the entitlements, rezone, get variance and permits. Phase three, approval to start clearing the land for construction, and then phase four, the actual construction. This just goes over budget allocation. Most of the costs are gonna go into actual construction. You got about 12% soft costs, 20% site work, and this little part right here is accrued interest. I did a comparison chart with the tiny home deal back when I had Class A open. It's not open anymore. It's closed because I couldn't dilute my Class A investors. So the only one that can invest in Class A is Class A investors at this point. But even though we're at 25%, it still outpaces all the other options in the market. And I did this comparison chart based on if you would invest 50,000, 100,000, or 250,000. But this is at 54%. Right now, we're standing at about 25%. This here, this is my previous development that we completed down in Atlanta. Sold out within 55 days without putting it on the MLS. It was all social media. It went viral, and we since paid all our investors back and closed all the units. One thing before I move on, I forgot to play this video. I don't know if you can hear it, but this is my first investor that I ever had.
So I've been invested with Rashad since 2018. We've worked on a bunch of deals, some in Tennessee, some in Georgia. Overall, the experience has been nothing short of wonderful. Made some good returns. The things I like about investing with him is very open and transparent, and very good on the updates. So it's always important for me to kind of see what's going on and kind of feel in touch with with my investments and stuff. I would definitely recommend him to anybody to invest with, especially if you're looking for kind of a passive investment where somebody else does all the legwork for you. Then this is definitely a good fit for you.
That was just a little bit about me. This scan right here will get you to the investor portal. We can also schedule a call if you're interested. I know I didn't go over the deals, but I have about 4 deals in PMC right now that I'm currently looking for capital for. One is the tiny homes. We're still raising $450,000 for that. I own a car wash as well. I don't think I've mentioned this on the last call. I do have a lender, but it's a short-term loan. So every 3 months I have to pay extension fees. So I'm trying to get into more long-term loan until I can refinance out of it. And if you are interested in any of this, please reach out to me so we can discuss further. Let's go to this master plan community. This right here is the $800 million development that I have with 2 partners. We currently are raising $800,000 strictly to put all of the land in one fund. You do have to be an accredited investor to invest in this particular deal, but all the details are under the deal tab here. Last but not least, this piece of land, this is actually the last piece of land of the assemblage for the $800 million development. I'm supposed to close on this Friday. I pay him $50,000 for the land. The survey cost me around $12,000, so I'm raising around $75,000 to close on this land this week. This Friday, actually at 4, and I'm paying 25%, 12 months interest. Anybody got any questions?
You say 25%?
Yes, but you know why? Because I'm paying $50,000 for 11 acres, and I'm increasing the density. So we're going to be able to put apartment buildings here. So let me show you. Well, it's kind of small. But right here, these apartment buildings, because this backs up to a creek, so this part of the land isn't buildable. So right here is we're going to have a high density of apartment buildings here, and we're going to be all in on this land under $100,000. So I'm able to pay a higher interest, and that's why I'm able to pay a higher interest because one, I know I'm gonna make the money in zoning, just getting it rezoned, and we're able to write our own form-based code on this one. So yeah.
All right. And so Rashad, so you just mentioned the 75, the 25%, but you also are also raising for that development, right? And
Yes, correct. You mean
so you have a couple different opportunities and options going right now.
Yes, correct. And they're on the PMC in the deals.
Okay, cool. All right. And then I saw so Lady Lee.
Yes, that's my assistant.
Okay, cool. So I saw she was over here posting in the chat box. I just wanted to mention that. She shared a website link to the Valentina Estates,
Yes.
and then your contact information, a little bit more info about the Capital Group, and then how to schedule a call directly with you if somebody wants to hop on the phone, right?
Yes.
Very good. All right. All right. So you got all of that. All right, cool. So any questions for Rashad? Let's see. Donna said, do you work with people using a self-directed IRA?
Yes, yes. I do work with self-directed IRAs. I present this month. I don't know if any of you are with Advanta IRA, but I'm presenting this month with Advanta IRA. I've presented with them a couple times, and a lot of my investors are IRA investors. So yes.
Let's see. All right, let's see. So she said great on that. Let's see. Brandon said so much profit in the dirt and entitlements and zoning does not shock me at all. Can be paid. You stole that land. Nice
Oh
work.
yeah. Hey, that's 50,000 for 11 acres is a great deal.
All right. All right, cool. All right, so pretty straightforward. You got the deals on PMC. Connect with you to learn more. Hit the website, schedule a call, and pretty straightforward. I'm sure that 75K is going to get funded real quickly. And then I know last time you were on, we talked a little bit more in depth on that community that you're building. I think it's so cool, man, what you're doing with that.
Oh man, thank you, thank you. And like I said, I'm willing to go deeper. I just don't want to take up a lot of the time, but just trying to respect the other presenters.
Yeah, definitely. We'll pop along, but in the next couple of weeks, definitely hop back on, Rashad, and we'll go into to that development again. Kind of just walk through it again for anybody new on here that didn't see it last time.
All right, no problem.
All right, all right. Anything else for Rashad or anything else, Rashad?
Just reach out to me. We're definitely in the middle of a couple of different projects that we need capital on, and the sooner the better.
All right, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you hopping on, and yeah, I'm sure you'll have some people reaching out to you, and we'll talk soon. Keep me updated. How's it going?
Thanks, I will.
All right, cool, man. Have a great day. Happy New Year.
All right.
All right, I'm going to keep